We all know that beer is four things: malt, hops, water, and yeast. But exactly, you may ask, what is a hop? What does hop do for beer? That's an excellent question. Hops are an herbaceous perennial plant, a climbing vine of the cannabis family. They're planted around the world in high sunshine areas with rich soil, moderate rainfall, and lots of sunshine. They are a vine, but we're not interested in the vine part. What we're looking for is the cone, where the plant stores lupulin. And that lupulin provides our beer with three things: bitterness, flavor, and aroma. Getting those three things requires a strategy. That yellow resin isn't very soluble in water, so you need to boil it for an hour or so in the beer in order to extract the bitterness necessary to balance the malt character. However, that long boil will destroy the delicate essential oils that give hops the aroma and flavor that make the beer so tasty. If you want to grab some of that flavor, you have to boil them for a much shorter time, less than 10 or 15 minutes. But if it's aroma you're after, you have to put them in at the very end of the boil to protect those oils. And you can even add them after the boil is over, or into the beer after it's cooled down. Getting those three things requires a strategy. Because lupulin isn't actually very soluble in water, you have to boil it for an hour or so to extract the bitterness that you need to balance the sweet, malty flavors in the beer. However, if you boil it for an hour, you drive off all of the delicate essential oils. If you want to capture flavor out of your lupulin, you have to boil it for less than 15 or 20 minutes. And if you want delicate aromas to come out, you have to be even more conservative. You put those hops in at the end of the boiling period. And heck, you can even add them after the boil is over or into the beer in the tank to extract the maximum character. Now, hops weren't always used to flavor beer. In fact, up until the 1500s, beer was commonly flavored with a combination of herbs and spices and other extracts called gruit. Gruit was used for quite a while. However, a combination of high taxation on it and political and religious prohibitions on gruit caused it to become less popular. When it was discovered that hops had an antibacterial property, that is, beer made with hops actually lasts longer and tastes better than beer made without, the bottom fell out of the gruit market forever. While a lot of mainstream beers and almost all popular lagers have low to medium levels of hop additions, India Pale Ale has always had a bigger hop presence than most beers. In the last decade or so, the big hop producers have been breeding fruitier and fruitier hops with more and more of the aromas and flavors that we've come to enjoy. Innovative brewers have taken the opportunity to make entirely new styles with these hops. In particular, both hazy and juicy IPAs can be so aromatic, it's almost as though they were brewed out of fruit juice rather than barley. Part of this new juicy fruitiness comes from brewers adding those hops during active fermentation. This causes a process called biotransformation, where the character of the hops goes out of control, making those big, juicy beers. Hops are the spice of beer, and they give us the bitterness that balances malt and sweetness in a beer, and also give us wonderful flavors and aromas to enjoy. The next time you're enjoying a nice hoppy beer, give a thought to your friend, the hop vine, your bitter little friend. But wait, there's more. The hell did I just do?
I just did talking torso. Oh, you can just click anywhere there.
Yeah, I was just looking at IP Raisin.
Ipicin.